When I saw this video at first, I was I just looked at it and I glazed away until I realized this is not a normal fight. Number one, these are wrestlers. When it comes to wrestling, you probably know that WWE and all these other platforms usually kind of hide that it's scripted for safety and regulations to make sure that people can actually entertain you and I, people who don't fight. And we find more joy. If I was to say John Cena, the first thing that comes to you is can't see me, but time is now. Why? It's entertaining to watch. You actually remember. Of course, I cannot play the audio. They're playing music that's copyrighted, so I'm so sorry about that. But you could just see we have people grabbing him to make sure that he does not continue with the punches. And even after this, after the whole being pulled off of him, you could still see him trying to fight the man and try and get back to punch him. Remember, I counted the punches. I think it was around 22 to like 25, 27. That's kind of a lot, but it's still a lot of punches. 20 plus, we're talking about.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Hey.
Even as you see, whoever the cameraman is, pans back up to see him. Okay, we're going to read this. Rampage Jackson, 25, son of Quentin Rampage. I believe this is probably a famous person, if I'm not wrong. Oh, it is. A pro. Oh, wow. Okay. Now this changes the story. Now I understand why it's like more popular because it's actually the son of a pro person or someone that's already known in this. Rampage. Attacker wrestler Stuart Smith at a Knox Pro Wrestling. So I believe this was meant for entertainment purposes, meaning they usually what do you call it? They usually try and make sure that these things are safe for the fighters and the people watching to make sure you actually enjoy. But if you were to see from the beginning, right here, this guy is probably 6 foot. The son is probably 6 foot. But if you see by the time he slams the ground, he's coming at full speed. On top of that, if you look at the people at the back, as soon as it happens, this guy right here is very shocked. Like, oh my goodness. Because they know this is not normal wrestling. Now, Jackson, the son of Quentin. So Quentin is a very popular person. Here's the context as to why this actually happened. So this is the actual story as why this happened.
You don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a
Oh, you don't sell it?
easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the was that?
You're good.
What the was that?
You don't sell it?
No, he's not a...
All right. The problem here is, as you guys know, wrestlers always love to taunt each other to make sure, or not really to make sure, but to entertain you and bring up that hype of, I want to see these people fight each other or wrestle each other for fun. But in this case, this black dude, the son of Quentin, is not a wrestler. So for the wrestler to do this, it's not looked as if it's just banter. We're trying to hype up the game. The black person is like, what's going on? Why am I? So he was just trying to hype up the bystanders before the fight.
Bro.
As you can see, he's like trying to do, all this. You've probably seen John Cena, Rey Mysterio, and all these people, Big Show. All these people do this because they're trying to entertain you and I. But in this case, the son of Quentin doesn't know that this is actually happening. You know what I mean?
You don't sell it?
No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
You can even hear people around him telling him he's not a part of us. He's not the part of the team. Because the other people realize this person is not reacting off of let's hype people up, but actually is pissed.
What the was that? Hold on.
So the cameraman is like, what's going on? Because the cameraman knows that the black person is not an actual wrestler. So he also does not understand what's going on. So he's kind of questioning Smith here.
Say that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will.
No, we're good. I know you will. We're good.
I will Fuck him up, bro. I don't play.
As you can hear him, of course, I'm going to bleep that out. He's saying he's going to F him up. When someone says that and they don't know why you did that, they don't mean it in a, oh yeah, we're going to wrestle. Nah. It's not looking good, man.
Play that
It's not
shit.
looking good, bro.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up,
I
bro.
know you will. So I got you. So
I do not play that shit.
So at this point, Smith now realizes, oh wow, I have messed up, and I have a feeling this is not. You can actually tell from Smith's face, like it's not looking good, man. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
nah, I got you. You good. Apologize for that, man. Fix that.
You don't know me?
you could see that people are trying to like control the situation, telling Smith, hey man, he's not a part of us. So what you just did was basically considered ASS assault, in which is kind of crazy. So we're going to look at Reddit real quick. In Reddit, you can see here what actually happened. When Roger Jackson, the son of Quincy Jackson, arrived to the venue at the front of the desk, the wrestler knocked him with a can on his face, right, as we saw, because he thought Roger was a pro wrestler and wanted to do a bit for the bystanders, people who standing next. Roger did not know what he was doing and said, "Don't disrespect me again," because he doesn't know what's going on. You just walk into a venue, wham, someone hits you with a can. Broski, what's going on, Bev? You know what I mean? So I then told the stream, just wait. I'm going to get my get back. You know what I mean? Then 30 minutes is when we now see that video of where 27 punches are landed on his face. Now, such things, he did not come into that wrestling box or the ring for a normal wrestling match. He was not there for a wrestling match. You have to remember, there's this bad thing that sucks when it comes to, I guess, males, is when they get disrespected. It kind of sucks. But specific males, when they get disrespected, they always feel like I have to show off for myself that I can beat you up. So in this case, we could see that Smith was not planning on doing this. Smith was not looking for a what you call it. Smith was not looking for this type of fight. He was just looking to, you know what I mean, wrestle someone. As soon as you lift someone up this high and then their head, because remember, you cannot hold off your head like this. It's kind of heavy. It's like, I think someone's head is like 3 kg or something like that. So trying to hold it up like this to make sure you don't hit the ground is kind of hard. So kind of sucks. Really, really sucks. As of now, we now know that Smith was actually a veteran. So he was doing this for fun. So he actually was in the military for the United States of America. So it kind of sucks. And then on top of this, he got rushed to the hospital, of course, to make sure that he's still here with us. And after a few while, the father responded. Who's the father? The father to Raja did respond. So this is what the father said. After the whole situation has happened, it's been posted by everyone. Of course, the dad has to respond because he is known for being a pro, I think MMA fighter, if I'm not wrong. So we're going to read this real quick. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Thank you, God. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. Now, when you tell someone who's angry, you can get your payback, they're not looking at it from a wrestling, let's have fun, I'm going to beat you in wrestling. They're looking like, okay, I'm going to get my get back. When you say get your get back, for some people, that means annihilate / destroy / whatever this person to make sure that they never mess with you again. Now, in the ring, I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment from Raja and a work that went wrong, which is kind of crazy. Raja is an MMA fighter. A wrestler and an MMA fighter, even that's why you never want to have people who usually box in a wrestling match, because those people are here to hurt you or they get hurt. But in wrestling, it's scripted, so it's all for fun and games and entertainment. Not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in that event like this, which is true. I don't condone my son's action at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago. So also he was not in the right state of mind to be fighting anyone, even in MMA, and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick for the situation. Now, the crazy part is this was live streamed on Kick. On Kick. The whole thing we just saw was live streamed on Kick. So with this being live streamed on Kick is kinda actually insane. And yes, you could fight and say that Raja did not know this, but two things that went wrong here completely. Actually, three things. Number one, Raja getting hit in the head. That was uncalled for from Raja's perspective. From the wrestler perspective, he's trying to. So, misinformation from the wrestler hitting him with a can. Number two, Raja being an MMA fighter in a wrestling match, not knowing what to do in a wrestling match for entertainment purposes. And then, last but not least, he had had a concussion a few days prior. You see where the problem is. Now, with this being said, everything said in this video is kind of my opinion and my own 2 cents. So it's just me speaking my mind. If you have anything negative to say or anything positive to say, you can leave that down in the comment. What do you think about the situation, to be honest? Because it's kind of insane. With that being said, it's your boy Bellan. Don't forget to subscribe and peace out.